Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back once again, troops, legionnaires, and any new recruits. Got another Legion premiere for you, and we're going to be checking out the Fox Knives URO. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's just cool as hell though, man. And I saw a content creator test this knife out, and I was like, man, I got to get one. So I purchased this one. This one is a purchase from Lanyard. They have it $50 cheaper than any place else, which is pretty awesome. Then you got free shipping and no tax, and you get it in a couple of days, which is phenomenal. I love Lanyard. They're from Finland. What a great place to order knives from, man. And you know, if you do your shopping and you know, you take a look at their website, you can get some really good deals there. But in any case, let's move on. What is everybody carrying? Once again, I'm carrying my Gia Brother clip point frame lock right here, an excellent knife in M390. Let me know what you guys are all carrying. Now, let's go over the specs of this fantastic knife. And there's an Italian content creator. His name is Henry Garcia. He does do his video in Italian, but you know, you don't have to listen, or you use the closed captions to get the English version, but you don't have to listen, you know, to see what this knife is very capable of. So yeah, man, go check him out. Get a different perspective on the, you know, on the usage of this knife. So I'm just pulling up the specs on this. Once again, this is the Fox Knives URO or URO. Overall length, 11.81 inch. Blade length is 6.10 inch. Blade steel is Niolox. Blade hardness is 59 to 61 HRC. Blade thickness is 5.8 millimeters. Blade coating is very, very cool acid wash. Handle length is 5.71 inch. Handle material is a black G10. Now this does come in a green micarta scale. Man, I wish they had that, but Lanyard was out of stock. And Lanyard, when I purchased this at the time, they only had one left, and for the price, I just grabbed it. It is made in Italy, okay? Actually, all my favorite knives are made in Italy, man. I love Italian-made knives. Can't be beat, can't be beat. And for their price too, they're pretty awesome. And it does feature full tang lanyard hole, Kydex sheath, and a TekLoc. All right, cool. So now that I've got the specs out of the way, let's take a look at this bad boy. Awesome drop point right here. I love the fuller design. I love the nice heavy duty belly over here. Okay, it is a high saber grind. I just love that acid wash, man. It is fantastic. Just a fantastic look to this knife. There's the Fox Knives logo. They have this reverse dip over here. Well, it's a dip, but it's pretty nice. I know it's kind of far, I guess. Well, if you choke up, it's fine with the thumb. But, you know, you've got a nice sharpening choil, also acts as a finger choil over here. Really nice. Some jimping back here, nothing too aggressive. I love that fuller look, just fantastic. Just a big, beefy blade. So yeah, sometimes I do splurge, man. I do splurge on myself, and this was one knife that that appealed to me when I saw Henry test it out. And just the blade coating itself looks phenomenal, phenomenal. So this particular knife comes with the black G10. Now, Henry did mention to me, and if you go look on his video, that the G10 handles hurt because they're so sharp, the edges. If you could take a look, you could see how sharp everything is. So when he was batoning with this knife, his hand was hurting him. And he did tell me, get the green micarta one. Now, there were other places that had the green micarta one, but they wanted $50 more, and then I had to pay for shipping, etc. And they were mostly in Europe. They were not in the United States. These were not being sold in the United States, at least the green micarta version. So I picked it up from Lanyard, which in my opinion is one of the best vendors out there where you can get some of the best prices on some decent European knives. But Henry did have a problem with this, so I just want to bring that to your attention. If you're willing to wait to purchase this knife, you know, he did mention, and you could see in his video, he did mention get yourself the green micarta version. But like I said, I didn't want to wait. This knife was badass. I do like the black G10. All I got to do is just put on some gloves, which Henry mentions. Put on gloves and you should be good to go. Now, one thing that I notice is that the handles are a little bit thin, in my opinion, okay? They could have been a little bit chunkier and beefier. That would have been nice. But as you can see, there's that 6mm full tang goodness right there. All right, very, very nice, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Removable scales. You know, I'm kind of curious. I wonder if you could purchase, if you know, emailed Fox Knives. I wonder if the green micarta scales can be purchased separately, and then you could take these off, and you have two options for scales. You have micarta and you have black G10. But this is phenomenal. Guard, and you could see the grooving over here, and for my hand, it fits pretty good. And plenty of room for a big hand over here. Plenty of room for a big hand, okay? And let me see, let me just try holding it a different couple of ways, well, a few ways, right? Let me do the reverse grip. Man, it feels good. It does feel good. Okay, so now you can see that's a possible hot spot if you're gonna be cutting into meat or something. So that's a possible hot spot. So just be aware of this. The guard is kind of digging in a little bit into the palm area, but not too bad. Again, if you're gonna be wearing gloves, it shouldn't bother you. I'm assuming that this is probably an all-around type knife, but I just love the way that looks, man. Let me tell you. Even with that G10 handle there, I just love the contouring, the texturing, the blade finish. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to purchase it, man. So very, very nice. Okay, so this is, I know it's a Wander tactical copy, right? So that's where it's made from, Magnano, Italy. Maniago, Italy, Niolox is the steel, and they got the Fox logo, and then they got this splattered look on the blade, which is phenomenal. I love that look, man. Just loving that look. Okay, let me put this down. Let's show you the sheath. It is a pancake style sheath. It's got the slots, it's got the holes if you want to put a pouch here for emergency med kit or fire kit or what have you. You have that option, okay? I guess this can be wrapped around your leg, this lanyard, or you could use it to wrap around the sheath or make a lanyard for the lanyard hole, which I don't think I mentioned. Here, let me just show you this lanyard hole. Yeah, there you go. There is a lanyard hole. No protruding tang, but it does come into a bit of a point over here, so that's not bad. Back to the sheath. Very nice Kydex. I don't know, this one's kind of bending a little bit. I don't think that's a bad thing. Does this have a drainage hole? Yeah, the drainage hole is right there. There you go. It's a beautiful, beautiful sheath, you know, Kydex sheath. And this, I'm not sure if this is American or Chinese TekLoc. I really don't know. Oh, it says US, so I don't know. This could be the US version of the TekLoc, but it does come with a TekLoc, okay? Upright or scout can be used, or you could remove this completely. All right, this only comes with one tab. I don't know why they didn't add a second tab. No matter, you know, it's still adjustable. And you could either remove the tab completely or measure it to your belt size and then take it out into the field with you. Closes, locks, so it doesn't open. Very nice, man. This is a very nice setup. Also removable, right? So if you want to put a dangler system of some sort over here, or what have you. You know, you want to wrap tape around your backpack or your vest or your, I don't know, belt or whatever. You have the option to remove this, add something else on here. So versatile. Very good. All right, let's pop the knife in. No loose feeling. Retention is good. Yeah, man, we're looking good over here. So very nice package all around. Okay, so now that I showed you the knife and the sheath, let me just put the sheath over here on the side. It does come with a very nice box, all right, with the Fox logo, very nice box. This Lanyard ships everything perfectly with proper packing material. All right, and there's your Fox Knives information, website. You could look them up on Facebook, Instagram, and then inside, it came with a little manual. The knife was in this pouch, and the knife also was, you know, was sheathed over here. Okay, and so far so good, man. I mean, it's a really nice box, really substantial, you know, for the collector. This one is more of a collector piece for me. I'll decide when, if and when I want to use it. But it will be stored in my box for sure. Let me put that down. Now let's check out the sharpness. Once again, I don't have any paper. That's okay. So I am familiar with Niolox steel. Always use Niolox steel. So that cut real easy. That little piece of rope right there. And let's see. Okay, this area I was using to test the other knives all week long. As you can see now, it's making some really nice curls here. Oh yeah. Very nice. So sharp out of the box. And you know the Italians will ensure that their knives are properly made. I mean, they've been making weapons for hundreds of years, man. Perfect. Good. So that's the wood. Now let's try some of this fat wood over here. Let me see where I was. Here we go. Okay, you can see it's a little flat from the other knives I've been testing. Let me see if I can get a nice thin. Oh yeah. Just get nice thin shavings over here. Yeah, perfect. $250 for this, ladies and gentlemen. $250 for this on Lanyard. I mean, looks custom to me. You know, how can you go wrong? And there's nothing wrong with Niolox steel. Niolox steel has been proven. So very nice, ladies and gentlemen. All right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits, man. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, Lanyard, okay? And that's it, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoy your weekend that's coming up. I am going to try doing a hard use review in my garage. We'll see how that works out. And hopefully it works out, you know. It's not a bad thing that I can do the hard use reviews in the garage in a controlled environment instead of outdoors. I will miss the outdoors, doing things in the outdoors for the time being until I can find a park where I can do my testing. And I still have to do that, but we're still in the unpacking phase and a whole bunch of other stuff that you got to do when you've moved. So I'll probably be out of commission for about a month or so and looking for a park, but me and my son are going to go out there and look for parks and see what's out there. So troops, legionnaires, new recruits, just want to say thank you very much for taking your time to check this out. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Let me bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military who wants to get out of the service. They do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, once we're done, go check out the description section and the comments section, and you know, call those phone numbers, right? Surf those websites. If you know somebody, try and reach out to them. Maybe you could, you know, make a phone call first, or check out the website, see how you can approach these people, and you know, have them seek the help that they all have earned and deserve. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, once again, really appreciate it. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.